emailed me.
They emailed, like an email from the
DNC.
Okay.
And they said, hey, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are really interested in being on your show. I said, that sounds cool.
Okay.
I'll at least get to tell my daughter that I met the potential president of the United States.
Yeah.
And so I said yes, based on the fact that it would be a good story. And also they both had good takes.
What happened with Kamala?
Her take was really confusing and weird and not good. And so mutually agreed that we shouldn't publish it.
I see.
And I got lucky because I didn't want to be blamed for her losing.
Her take was that bad?
It was really, really bad, and it was like didn't make any sense. I can tell you, it was bacon as a spice. Bacon as a spice.
Bacon as a spice.
Now to an issue that we love talking about because we miss Kamala Harris. She gave us a lot of content, and apparently there's a new book that reveals she used profanity to convince dubious Democrat governors to stand with Joe Biden after that infamous debate performance against Donald Trump. She reportedly said, "This is about saving our effing democracy." And the comment is revealed in an upcoming book on how Trump retook the White House and the Democrats lost America. Kosha, it seems Kamala's blue talk there worked because right after the meeting, New York Governor Kathy Hochul and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz appeared in the White House driveway and they voiced their full support for the ailing president. Fascinating period in American history.
We do miss her, and maybe she did fall out of that coconut tree. She kept talking about her mother saying something along those lines. I find it hard to believe that her blue talk is the reason why those two lined up afterwards. It's probably because they're all about self-preservation and political expediency, and at that point in time, they probably thought the ship hasn't sailed yet. Maybe Lady Macbeth, as Jill Biden was referred to by many people, played a hand. Who knows what it was, but that was probably the reason. And then as the tide turned and people were throwing Joe Biden under the bus when it was just impossible to ignore, very quickly they and others shifted the side over to whatever they had to back at that point.
And you do wonder whether Tim Walz was rewarded I mean, there was a few reasons why she selected him, all of them bad, it turned out, but maybe this was part of it.